But if in your case, it's very apparent that you're coming from service, you're coming from authenticity, from vulnerability, from like a strong mission, right? And you mentioned mental health earlier. I know people of color are often ones that not only because of the economic resource, like you said, it is expensive, right? But sometimes it is taboo with people of color. Would you be able to share a little bit more about that dynamic? But I also want to acknowledge, but there is a lot of progress, right? At least there are more people of color speaking openly about mental health. Whereas back then, it's like we have to be strong. We have to put up this front, and we have to make sure that no one can see our weakness. You know.
Yeah, and honestly, that's pretty like that sums up why there's the disparity, right? But it's not just we're not just talking about in African American communities. You're talking about also in Hispanic culture, we're talking about Asian culture. Everyone has their own way of doing things. Like, I know different cultures, like and as a practicing nurse, I know there's a respect thing. You don't touch, you
Mm,
don't do, there's like, look, so you keep our family business in our family. That's why we're taking
mm,
care of our elders. We're, doing that.
mm,
Same thing for the Hispanic population. It's like you have these old school families, with the abuela or whoever, abuelita, whichever one it is that you have.
mm,
And it's like she's the person that you go to when you're feeling
mm,
down or you have stuff. You don't go out and get
mm.
therapy from something.